Oh, boys, I'm home, and it's time to deliver the juice. Tonight, we're dropping a leak about Washington, D.C., guys. It's the head coach, and it's none other than the typical genius himself. Yup, that's right, boys. That's the new leak, and it is juicy as hell. Washington, D.C. has signed a new head coach, and it is Wizardhyeong, formerly of New York Excelsior. Pretty much one of the most hyped up coaches of all Overwatch League Season 1. I mean, you gotta be hyped up when you were part of the New York Excelsior in Season 1, who were the most dominant team during the regular season and won 2 stages. We're gonna talk a whole bunch about Wizardhyeong, who he is, where he comes from. We'll go over his past a little bit, how Season 1 went, and what led him up to this point to join Washington, D.C. And then, guys, guess what? Zephyr was officially announced to be joining the Florida Mayhem today. Yes, the trade came through. Seoul Dynasty sending him over. He is now part of the Floridian team. And now that's not the only juice that I've leaked in the past couple days that became official today. So Toronto, they officially announced Bishop as the head coach. So what else can I say, guys? My leaks, they're bulletproof. Everything I'm hearing is 100% coming from my sources inside the league. And it seems like people are starting to realize that they are legit, and I am not messing around, boys. And I'm going to continue to give you boys the juice. You're hitting that like button, you're subscribing to my channel, you're commenting down below, and that's what gets you guys the juice. That's what gets you the leaks. I really do want to just say thank you to everybody who has been commenting, liking, and subscribing to my channel. It means a ton to me. I've been working very hard lately to get these leaks, to make these videos, and to just improve my overall content when it comes to Overwatch, and the support really does mean everything. Now, before we hop into this, guys, guess what? Your boy, he's filled with the juice. He's got leaks left and right. And my cup's overflowing. I can't handle it. The juice is about to spill. And guess what? I got 2 real juicy leaks, boys. They have to do with 2 major Season 1 Overwatch League teams. Super popular, 2 really big signings coming through. And if you guys want to hear about these leaks, if I can get over 1,000 likes on this video within the first hour of it being posted, I will drop those 2 leaks tomorrow morning. That's right, boys. In only about 8 hours, I'll have another video live with 2 more juicy leaks about 2 popular Overwatch League teams. So get this video to 1,000 likes in the first hour. That means you, as a viewer, your duty is to pause the video right now, click that like button, and the leaks will come through tomorrow morning. Be sure subscribe with notifications on so you can see when that video goes live and you can get your juice, boys. And now, without further ado, enough with advertising myself. I'm sorry I do it for so long, but I just have to, boys. I just have to. It's part of the game, and I love you all. Now let's go ahead and hop into it. Wizardhyeong, straight to Washington, D.C. Wizardhyeong, Wizardhyeong, Wizardhyeong. I actually like the guy. I think he's pretty funny, and he is a great coach in the Overwatch League. One of the best things about him is his newly founded nickname, which I wouldn't say newly founded, but 2 months ago, during his semifinals matchup against the Philadelphia Fusion, there was a clip that played where he was basically hyping himself and the New York Excelsior up, and he said, "I am a typical genius." And ever since then, everybody has labeled him that, and I mean, he is a genius. He really is. He's a great coach. But it's just a really ironic clip because like an hour later, the Philadelphia Fusion just straight up destroyed New York, and it seemed like Philly was running the superior comps and strats, and it seemed like New York was stuck a little bit in past metas. So let's go ahead and actually play this segment from the Overwatch League. It'll get you guys to understand how much work Wizard actually puts in and how much confidence he has in himself. Roll it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the KINGmykL. See if New York changes, but they have no reason to until they are actually stopped. In the end, New York wins the fight anyway, so.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a narcissist for sure. I consider myself as a typical genius. I am the pioneer in terms of like using data in eSports. I just saw the movie Moneyball and that kind of gave me the idea. It was like a epiphany moment for me, I guess.
그러면은 우리가 이쪽을 쓸 때 반대쪽도 꼭 그 확인을 최소한 눈으로 확인을 해야 돼. 안 그러면 아까처럼 윈트가 덮친다.
걔네도 노린다고 계속 노린다고 생각해야 돼. 우리도 노리는 만큼 걔네 노려.
Well, it's a happy ending for New York either way. It's a 4-0 for them over Philadelphia Fusion.
4-0 sweep, they continue their reign of dominance.
They've locked in that first seed for the playoffs.
You can see some stats in official Overwatch League website. I think those are very superficial. You know, that tells you only so little, I think. I look into what actually affects the game the most. Sometimes there's a certain field, certain topic that I want to study for like 3 weeks or something. For example, like what's like the most efficient way to play around Widowmaker, or what's like the most efficient way to play like Ultimate Economy. 6 of my assistants help me getting that database on that topic. Database for me is a tool that helps me prove my idea.
야 이거 우리 공격 때 브리기테 한 번도 써본 적 없지? 그러니까 구도가 너무 안 좋거든. 트레한테 몰려서 차라리 딴 거 쓰는 게 나은 것 같아. 트레 있어 상대편.
My Moneyball, my database helps me improve players. There's only 2 types of teams, Excelsior and non-Excelsior. I think for sure with the entire Moneyball thing, it should stay as a team confidential information, at least for some certain period. But then later on, other teams will notice what we're doing, and that knowledge that we have will be common at that point, right? I am not planning to share that information, at least yet.
Unfortunately, I got demonetized here because the stupid background song got really loud and it's so dumb. But I will link this part in the description if you guys want to watch it. It's just pretty much Wizardhyeong continuing to hype himself up, saying that he's got the special magic book, he's the genius, blah blah blah. He continues to talk for another like 15 seconds, guys, not too much longer. Again, if you do want to see it, link will be down below. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to make you guys sit here and just have nothing in your earphones, so I'll keep talking for those of you guys who didn't skip. Blah blah blah. My name is Michael. I'm a YouTuber, Overwatch League leaker. Yeah, I give the juice, and almost there. Boom.
And that's why New York is the best team in the league.
Wizard had a big hand in helping the NYXL set the standard for success in the Overwatch League. They earned 2 stage championships, over $500,000 in prize winnings, and a map differential higher than all 3 other semifinalists combined.
Well, to be honest, I don't really need to talk about Wizardhyeong anymore because this whole clip covered it. Even at the end, you guys can see how successful he was in Season 1. Unfortunately, they did lose to Philly, and I do feel like that kind of hurt his rep, and it might have been the reason why he was chopped from New York Excelsior. Maybe his contract just ran out and he wanted to go somewhere else, because what I heard from my sources is that Wizardhyeong was seriously all about money, so he could have easily just, you know, been released because his contract was up and then wanted to get the best offer possible for money wise, which you can't blame him. The guy had a great run in Season 1 and he's definitely going to be worth a lot of money, and DC definitely paid a heck ton to get him. So at the end of the day, good for Wizardhyeong. He deserves to eat, and he is a huge pickup for a team like Washington DC coming into the league for their very first season, who will more than likely have a mixed roster, and having Wizardhyeong, who is fluent in both English and Korean, is one of the biggest bonuses ever. And I'll tell you guys, coaches that can speak both Korean and English fluently are valued so high in the Overwatch League because there's so many good Korean players, and there's also a ton of good Western players, and a lot of the successful teams from Season 1 were mixed, and these Overwatch League teams are willing to pay a ton of money to get them. And the fact that Wizardhyeong was with New York, one of the most successful teams, and he can speak both languages fluently means he is so valuable. And it wasn't just Washington DC trying to get Wizardhyeong, guys. Almost every single team that needed a head coach at the time reached out to him. Specifically expansion teams, they were going through bidding wars, and Washington DC, they just wanted him the most, so they offered up the most money, and there he is. He's with Washington DC now, boys. So that's gonna be it for Wizardhyeong. Let's go ahead and move on now and cover the 2 announcements that I leaked that are official now. Starting off with Zephyr transferring over to Florida Mayhem. This was tweeted out earlier from Seoul Dynasty. We would like to announce the transfer of Koo J-Mo Zephyr to the Florida Mayhem. We at Seoul Dynasty would like to thank him for his time with us during Overwatch League 2018 season. We wish him the best of luck with his new team. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. There it is, boys, 100% official coming out from Seoul Dynasty and Florida Mayhem. So this does confirm that it was just for money and it wasn't like a player trade, because obviously if it was a player trade, that would have been announced. The usage of the word transfer means that it was a trade for money. So congratulations to Zephyr for making it into Overwatch League Season 2. Congrats to Florida Mayhem for getting a pickup that they believe is going to be good for Season 2. Now let's go ahead and move on to Toronto. So I leaked this 2 days ago, and today it was officially tweeted out by Toronto Overwatch League Twitter. They said this: equal parts mentor, visionary, and legend. Bishop OW, Toronto X OWL, hashtag Overwatch League 2019. Bishop head coach. And yeah, it's official, guys. Bishop is joining Toronto as I tweeted and leaked 2 days ago. So my resume continues to build. I haven't been wrong about anything yet, and I've leaked over like 6-7 things in the past couple weeks. So I don't know what to say, boys. We hitting that juice. I hope you guys enjoy it. So therefore, in return, hit that like and subscribe button for me, guys. Join the family over here. Get notified instantly with post notifications on, and you'll know when the juice drops, boys. Again, 1,000 likes in 1 hour of this video dropping, and I will drop the juice tomorrow about those major teams. That's going to be it for me, guys. So thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.